Hey everybody, and welcome back to Bald Guys with Guns. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Rob.
And today, I'm missing something.
You don't have a gun.
I don't have a gun.
Why is that?
Because we have a really fun treat on our episode 3 3/4.
Yep. Because it's between episodes 3 and 4.
That's right.
Yep.
So we have a special treat. We did decide to bring out our coach, my cousin Chaz, and he's going to be running the Evens Challenge today.
And he has a 6.5 PRC.
Yep. Let's take a look at it, shall we?
Yep.
Chaz!
Bring your gun.
Bring your gun. Chaz!
This
my
is our
cousin.
better introduction. Better introduction to Chaz today.
Yes. So Chaz, obviously cousin, been in the family a very long time. But not only that, he has been dedicated to long range shooting for many years now. And we have the pleasure of watching him run our Evens Challenge to see and give us some feedback on if this is a viable challenge for long range shooters.
What we want him to do today is tell us all about his gun. How it's a custom gun, so why don't you tell us everything about it?
Sure. So the action is a Kelbley's Atlas Tactical, or Tactical Atlas. I can't remember the way. Bart line, 5R barrel.
How long is the barrel?
It's cut to 26 inches.
26.
Okay.
And this is the AG Composites adjustable hunter stock. I've got a Trigger Tech Special trigger in it, and this is the Night Force NX8 4 to 32 by 50.
Sweet.
What pound do you know your trigger's at right now?
It should be right at about 1 pound 4 ounces.
Awesome.
Okay.
So just a little over a pound.
And you're gonna put a suppressor on it?
Yeah, I've got the Griffin Armament Optimus.
Very cool. So you just got done telling us about the gun, the custom build. What ammo are you using?
Okay, so I am shooting custom ammo, not factory. So my recipe is Lapua brass. I'm using CCI BR2 primers and H1000 powder with the Berger 156 EOL bullet.
Okay.
And you've
Why-
felt like you found a good load for this particular rifle.
Yeah, I would say so. One thing I've noticed with this gun, and this is my first custom rifle, so it's kind of live and learn, but I've noticed, at least with this caliber in 6.5 PRC, it tends to build up carbon really fast. And so the load that I've worked on, when I developed the load, it was 80 degrees outside, and it was shooting about 2850 on average. Today the same load is shooting about 2908 on average, and I've got about 60 rounds. What I've noticed is with this gun is it will be pretty level with the velocity for about the first 50 rounds and then it starts climbing. And so based off of my research and what I've learned is I think it's just carbon buildup in the throat, and starts to build up a carbon ring rather fast, and so that velocity starts to climb. So I'm still trying to figure out my cadence on when I should clean it and how many rounds I should go in between, but I'm thinking anywhere between 50 and 75 rounds. So
Gotcha. Cool.
Sweet.
So he's going to run our Evens Challenge. Now, when we introduced the Evens Challenge, we said we were going to do one shot at 200 yards, 2 at 4, 3 at 6, 4 at 8, and 5 at 1,000.
Yep.
We're going to add a shot to 200 for two reasons. One, when Jeremy and I tried the challenge, we both missed at 200. And it also makes it more of the Evens Challenge because that gives you 16 shots instead of 15, which is an even number. So we're going to do that.
Yep. Go ahead and explain to us one major comment that we've had throughout this long range series is get on the ground. Don't shoot out of a truck. Don't shoot off a table, right? What is your preference, and why do you like to shoot off of a table?
well, if I were, I don't shoot competitively, so my expertise is limited per se, but based off of what I've seen, most competitive shooting like F-class, PRS, they shoot prone off the ground. And so I think a big reason why a lot of people shoot off the ground is because that's what's done in competition. So it makes sense. I know F-class is on the ground, prone off of a rest, and then like PRS and NRL, they're kind of shooting off of obstacles like barricades, small roofs, logs, just kind of stuff like that.
Yep.
When I got into shooting, the guy that got me into it, he had a bench. And and I liked shooting off a bench, and so I just kind of stuck with it. So there's no real rhyme or reason other than just that's what I've known, and
I don't think
stick with.
right, and I don't think that there's actually like a right or wrong. I think it comes down to comfortability. Like you said, you're not a competition shooter, right? This is more just a passion.
Yep.
Something that you are really good at, and we've come and shot with you off camera and had a really good time. But that's awesome to hear your sight. Now, tell me a little bit. You've got which Garmin is that? What are you shooting with today?
So that's the Zero C1 Pro, same one you guys have.
Okay.
I think that's the only one Garmin makes, actually.
Yeah.
So
That's I want to say the best for the buck,
the gold
right?
standard now, right?
It is, absolutely.
Yep.
And then you have, tell me about your rests. You've got front bag, rear bag here.
Yeah, so this is the Caldwell The Rock Junior, I think
Okay.
it's what it's called. So it's just a rear bag. I'm not sure what's in it. Probably a hard sand or something.
Okay.
And then the front rest is just a nice. It's a pretty solid rest. You can adjust it, raise it, lower. It holds the gun pretty good. I used to use these bags that were just various sizes of bags that have sand or whatever in them, but
Yep.
the gun kind of rocked around too much, and they weren't the best. And sometimes the angle, when you're shooting off at an angle, is not the best. So this one, what makes it nice is you can raise and lower the front quite a bit. So
Awesome.
depending if you're off camber or however the angle you're shooting, it's pretty adaptable.
Great. Well, that's good. Let's take a look at your spotter. What do you've got? What do you use to reach out to those for far distances?
All right, so this is the Vortex Razor, the Gen 1. So this is the 20 to 60 by 85. I got this, I think they're on the Gen 2 now.
Okay.
So I got this a couple years ago. The tripod is the Slick Pro Carbon.
Something that we want to invest in. This thing is awesome. We've come out here in the wind, and compared to the tripod we use to this, it is night and day difference.
Yeah, definitely. This is the 833 model, and it's rock solid. I started out with a cheap tripod, not knowing any better, and I thought this was just a horrible scope because I couldn't see anything. But you know, I found out you just need a really solid tripod. I upgraded this tripod, and it's night and day difference. Almost no vibration or rattle in the scope at all, so it works really good.
That's
and
great.
then this tripod, one thing to note about it, it doesn't come with a head. You have to buy the head separately. So this head is the Sue-Ray. I can't remember the Sue-Ray VA5 head, and it's a pan head.
Yep.
So, and together it's a pretty good combination. I mean, it's a fluid pan head, so like there's like always resistance on it, so it doesn't just flop over or anything, and you can adjust the resistance.
Awesome.
So it's a pretty good solid, rock solid setup.
And we've hooked our phone to it today, so we can get some good video. Lastly, you have your castrol, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And your intention with this is to help you with wind mitigation.
Yeah, well, this Kestrel, it does wind, temperature, humidity, altitude, wind chill. I mean, I got the cheapest one I could find that does all the barometrics. But basically, this one is just so I can. I got this set up just recently, so it can actually help you with the wind direction, because you know you just have to guess with the wind, but this kind of will swivel around to where the wind is actually moving to help give you a better idea of your actual wind calls. And that's probably the hardest part about any long range shooting, is learning how to read and call the wind.
Yeah,
So.
that's what we've been learning, and everyone says don't shoot on windy days, but we don't have that luxury out here. It's usually always windy.
That's right.
We're pretty blessed today. It's reading about 3 miles an hour. Chaz's first shot, 200 yards on the Evens Challenge. And 0 freaking wind.
0 wind.
This is insane. You know how many times I've come out here and shot with 20-mile-an-hour gusts? Every single time.
This is literally the first day we've been out here with 0 wind. It's dumb.
It is dumb. So what are you thinking here? What did you raise from your 100?
I went one MOA.
Okay.
So based off of the, I'm also using the Hornady 4DOF app. And I am using, they have 2 features on the app. They have like just G7 and then 4DOF, so I'm actually using the 4DOF
Okay.
mode on this one. So it says I should got 1.1 MOA. So I'm just rounding it at 1 right now.
Rounding to 1. Got it. Let's see if he hits. 200 yard, 4-inch target.
I can't tell where it's shooting.
Here, come look at the video.
So
Second and final shot at 200. You know you were low. Windage looked good. All right, this is second attempt at 200, and then we're gonna just move on.
on. Yeah, I can't hit it. 2908.
Yeah, 1.5.
Chaz's first attempt of 2 at 400 yards with a 4-inch target. I missed every shot.
And he's verifying his ballistics in the app, correct?
Yep. Okay. They sounded the exact same.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
All right, here we
Yep.
go. Just to the right of it, elevation, we could see the bullet. I saw the bullet go right to the right side of the target. Like, does that look like an inch to you?
Yeah, like it just to the right of the ear. Like,
Okay.
That was actually really cool watching the bullet. That's a hit.
there's a hit.
That thing swung around.
Dude,
Holy moly.
don't break my target.
Yeah, hey, you're gonna have to buy us a new target. So Chaz has moved on to the 600. He got the 400 on his second shot, which is all he had for it. Now we're moving to 600, 6-inch target. What's your come up on that?
10.5 MOA and left 0.4.
Left 0.4. Okay, so he's got 3 shots to hit a 6-inch target at 600. We are ready when you are, sir.
Perfect.
It's the white one.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot the white one, please. Just to the right of it again. Almost the same thing that happened on 400.
Okay.
And just so you know, when you did hit the 400, you hit the top right of it.
Okay.
Well, what do we want to do? We don't have 100.
Second shot.
Oh, okay.
600.
Okay, I was just going to check. Yeah, yeah.
Got a 600. All right. A little more wind than I thought.
Just to the, like, literally the edge of the plate. Missed it.
Off the right edge.
Yep.
Third and final shot at 600 yards on a 6-inch plate.
There it
Yes!
is. Hits it.
There it is.
You
Woo!
hit it. You hit it about 7 o'clock, about maybe a ½ inch above the bottom of the plate.
Okay.
Cue the board elevator music. We are letting the barrel cool. And while we wait, we will answer some questions. So, Chaz, go ahead and tell me a little bit about what's happened. The 200-yard eluded you, but you were able to connect on the 4 and the 600. I know you've been looking at your wind callouts a little more. Tell me what's happening downrange, if you don't mind.
Sure. What seems to be happening is there's more wind downrange than here at the site. On the Kestrel right now, it's calling an average wind reading of about 1.5 mile an hour. It was telling me to hold for about 0.4 MOA of wind, but what I ended up having to hold was 1.5 MOA of wind. And so when you put that into the app, rather than a 1.5 mile an hour wind is what the Kestrel's saying, it's actually more about a 5 mile an hour wind down at the target. And so what it looks like is there's more wind downrange than there is currently where we're sitting. So
Awesome. Do you think we let that barrel cool?
I don't know, man. Let's just melt the barrel down. That's
Right.
cool, man.
We're good. Okay.
All right. First shot of up to 4 at 800, 8-inch plate.
So right now he has no extra bullets. No, he has 1 for the 600.
No, he used his third. It was on his third
Third
shot.
shot.
Yep. So he's got 4 shots to hit this, and if he hits it before 4, he'll have extra ammo
To go back to 2.
to go back to 2.
Get the big if.
That looked like it went to the left of the target that time. Is that what you saw?
I didn't see any impact on that.
I didn't see the impact, but I saw the bullet trail. And It looked like it went in between the two targets.
Okay.
I think I'm too far away to see the bullet
A
drop.
little closer.
Let me take my glasses off too, maybe that'll help.
In between.
Oh, that was just, I want to say just left.
Yeah, just to the left of it. That's what it looked like to me as well.
That's an 8-inch plate. You were probably 2-3 inches to the left.
No difference.
So the we're getting a 3 mile an hour wind here now,
Okay.
but it's
So 1 minute hold. Okay. So this is my last shot, or I'm already over?
no,
Not
you've
yet.
only done 2, so you got 2 more.
Oh, okay.
Just over, or just right? It looked like it was right by that right ear, didn't it?
It kind of looked to me like it was just above the plate.
Okay, that's what I thought. Somewhere in that.
Just above.
Yeah. Should be
Last
the
one?
No. Last
Okay.
one.
The windage looked good to me there.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you just hit bottom right. Missed bottom right of it.
Missed bottom right.
Yeah, it looked like you barely missed the edge of that plate.
Bummer. Oh, I'm off on that one. So now move out further? Or?
Yeah, move out to 1,000.
Okay.
All right,
Okay, we ready?
first shot of 5 at 1,000.
Just hit it. It's that easy.
All right, all right.
What's your come up at 1,000?
Let's see, 23.7.
Okay,
And your 308's 39?
39.
30, yeah, 308. I think I said 38. Low right.
Low right.
Low right.
Yep.
How low?
Half a plate.
Yeah, half a plate
Half a
low.
plate low.
Yeah, you hit half a plate low, 5 o'clock.
Okay. Oh, I see right hit. Okay.
That was very far right
Yeah.
compared to the last one.
That was 2 minutes of wind.
Yeah, I think you're got more wind down there at 1,000.
Okay. 2, and I've already gone 1.3, so that's like 5 minutes of wind. Okay.
Whoa.
Right.
What happened there?
Did you adjust it the wrong way?
You hit like underneath their plate.
I know, I saw that. So that was 3 shots?
Yep.
You left it on.
Just to the left of the plate that time.
Okay.
The elevation looked good, right?
Yeah,
That was 4.
Yep. Your elevation looked good. Shot 5.
It's 108 grain, isn't it? Yeah, 108.
That's a hit. Hits it on his last bullet.
Again.
Yeah.
Nice
Is that
shot.
how it went with everything but 200? No, he missed 800.
Well, cuz, you just finished the evens challenge. What did you think?
It was harder than I thought. I haven't shot a plate that small. The one you have at 2 and 400, what is that, 2 inches?
Yeah, that's a 4-inch
4
plate.
inch plate? I haven't shot a plate that small before, so that was the first time shooting that small. And it's kind of funny because, 200 is usually a chip shot, but that's usually
It's-
on an 8 to 10 inch plate. So on a 4 inch plate, it's actually a little challenging.
It is. It's eluded us. It's been a challenging shot, that first 200-yard 4-inch plate. But, I mean, you connected at 4, 6, and 1,000, right? So, I mean, did better than us, which is good. I'd like to maybe run it again. Let's see see how we could do it at another time.
Absolutely, definitely.
Okay. Is it something that we should work for? Is there anything that you would change in this type of a challenge?
I just need to practice more, big time, definitely. I would
Okay.
say the hardest part about this, which is not unexpected, is the wind.
Yep.
So just learning to read wind is really what's going to be the big deciding factor on those first shot hits, or even hitting the plate at all. So
Right. Great. Well, thanks, man.
yeah, you're welcome.
Well, interesting shoot today, you know?
Interesting to know that it's not just us.
It's not just us. I mean, he obviously did better than us, much better.
Way better.
But we have found that 200, I mean, so the challenge was originally was one shot at 200 yards.
Yeah, we
And-
assumed that would be a gimme.
Yeah, and then we both missed it.
Yep.
And then as we saw today, Chaz missed it. I mean, we hit it on our second shot. We were fortunate enough for that. But we did see Chaz miss it. So that 200-yard shot has proven to be pretty difficult.
200 and 800 seemed to be his struggles.
Yep.
For us, it was everything.
Yep, except for I got lucky. and
You
hit
got
1,000.
you hit the 1,000.
So,
So there's definitely a learning curve, but there's also something to mention. We'll give Chaz a little benefit of the doubt.
he's family. He gets nothing.
The 200-yard target for some reason out here is actually 225 yards. But 4, 6, 8, and 1,000 are all right where they should be.
Yep.
We didn't set up these targets. We just used them. They've been here for forever.
Thank you, Patreon who
Who-
comes out and does that.
Yeah, whoever did that.
Appreciate it.
So we gotta, he should have been able to correct for that. Yeah. Because he's the expert, our expert.
Right.
But-
Coach, expert, so.
It doesn't help not
Tisk,
knowing
tisk.
the proper distance.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, it's a tough challenge, and I think that he performed pretty well for his first time. The other thing to mention is the wind out here in Utah. If you didn't watch episode 3, I tried to explain this. It swirls, it gusts, it's not consistent. We had a 3-mile-an-hour wind here, and it was 7 or 8 miles an hour downrange.
Yeah.
So it is variable, it's different, you got to adjust for all those things. It's difficult, but that's why we give a few shots versus just 1 or 2.
Yep.
Especially the further out you get, so you can compensate and figure out the wind.
So.
But he did a pretty good job.
Yeah, he did. I was impressed. It was good. It was good having him out here, getting a good shoot. It's fun to start expanding and seeing people who,
Yep.
enjoy guns come out and shoot. But for episode 3 3/4, I thought this was a good one to see. We will all run it again here in a few months to see how we've improved, and hopefully we will be able to at least complete the challenge.
We're gonna each do it with both the 308 and the 6.5.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes. But there's one thing everybody should remember.
And let me guess.
What's that? Only
The most beautiful scalps.
are bald.
We'll see you next time.